My name is Dr. Gio Valiante. I'm a professor at Rollins College and a mental game consultant to some of the best golfers in the world.
Dr. Gio Valiante may be the most recognizable name on the PGA Tour that you've never heard.
I grew up playing the game, and then I put the game away to pursue academics. But what happened was interesting. I was learning a type of psychology out of what's called social cognitive theory that was not yet being applied in sports. As I was learning about social cognitive theory, I just kept taking notes in my book thinking, this applies to golf. Well, that's golf. Well, that's golf. That's golf. So what I did is I was the first one to take social cognitive theory and start applying it to golfers.
Understanding it may not be simple, but simple is the goal.
I've been doing this for 20 years, and I've never had a golfer call me with the complaint that he's keeping the game too simple. As a round of golf unfolds, my guys tend to get more and more free as things unfold. While the field is accumulating this stuff, we're offloading it. So theoretically, as you're doing this process, your freer swings are coming later in a round of golf because you're not accumulating all this toxic nonsense. Yeah. So the ultimate goal is that a golfer is able to play fearless golf. Now, how to do that is different for different golfers because people have different fears. Different things clutter the mind. So the degree to which we can remove fear and free the mind is the degree to which we can be successful in helping them play better golf. What we're doing is we're replacing frustration, negativity, embarrassment, whatever, with acceptance. You don't have to like it, but if you can accept it, what happens is your brain starts to learn, you know what? There's no pain associated with golf, and that's where freedom begins. So a golfer who's getting cluttered with too much information, his brain locks up. And you can actually see it sometimes. A golfer standing over a golf ball, unable to actually pull the golf club back because he's got so many thoughts happening in his head at the same time.
Pull the trigger, come on. Pull the trigger.
So when I watch a golfer struggle,
Sorry.
my job is not to prevent that. And this is what I try to tell my athletes right up front. My job is to teach you how to handle and to manage your adversity in a way that you're not getting worse, that you're not beating yourself up, that you're not prolonging a slump. You guys who are such high achievers spend so much time beating yourselves up that you're conditioning your own fear. And what we want to do now is stop that cycle by replacing disappointment, depression, frustration with either acceptance or humor.
The more clearly you can think and the more focused you are, the better you play. And that's kind of the focus of our work, is just seeing things clearly and maintain that clear thinking all the time.
Gio has taught me a lot of good stuff. The first thing we do is try to look at the big picture. Everybody that plays on the PGA Tour has its own little weak areas. The most important thing is to understand that that's normal.
And you can't argue with the results. Under his guidance, Valiante's clients account for 55 PGA Tour victories, including many major and players' championships.
People are not going to hire me because they like me. I mean, they've got to see results. So therein lies the responsibility of a sports psychologist to teach a golfer how to unclutter his mind. The habit of freedom and the habit of detachment. Every cell in your body, all in. Shut the routine down, let it go, and you're out, right? 20 seconds of greatness.
And while golfers have used sports psychologists for many years, it was Tiger Woods that took it mainstream.
Tiger Woods was so mentally tough. He was doing things that up to that point in golf seemed undoable. Specifically, how he would take a lead into a Sunday round of golf and extend it. So he really ushered in and sort of opened the channels for sports psychology.
And Woods' historic success represents the ultimate goal.
What Tiger Woods did was show us, for a period of time, the high water mark, what's actually capable. And the question that fuels me, that keeps me doing what I'm doing, is to see whether or not there's actually another level.